This is the game of the week in the Big 12. It feels like a elimination game, Kenny. BYU at Arizona State. The home team is favored by 3 over under 48.5. If BYU loses this game, I think they are out of the Big 12 title game because not only would they lose the head-to-head to Arizona State, they will also lose a tiebreaker because Arizona State beat KU. What just happened last week? BYU lost to KU. I've been saying for a long time, BYU is going to lose this game. I've said it for weeks now. I'm sticking with it. I got Arizona State winning 28-17. 2-score win.
So I went through the comments and I saw a comment that somebody actually went back and watched every single video to see my pick ratio for BYU. And before the Kansas game, I was 6-3. And I picked Kansas to win. So now I'm 7-3 on my BYU picks. And there's a lot of things to say here. One of the things that Stevie always has been preaching the entire year is that teams respond better after a loss. And Arizona State just walked into Manhattan, Kansas, got a huge win. They're really high. They're like they're extremely pumped. They're like looking for this. And what did BYU do? They lost their perfect season to KU in a dramatic way. BYU is going to be pissed off. They're going to want to get back on track. I think BYU wins this game. It's going to be just like every other game. BYU's games are going to be close. Arizona's definitely going to be fighting in this game, but I think BYU comes out with the win. I got BYU winning 30-28.
That's interesting. You're 70% on their picks. I don't know what I am picking BYU games, but it's not good. It's not good. I picked against them several times. I think I picked against them against SMU. I picked against them against K-State. Picked against Baylor. There was one other game as well. And they're 9-1. And, shout out to them. They have to win this game. I just want to say one more thing about this game before we move on. BYU has really struggled defending the running backs, defending the rush offense. And what does ASU have? They got a 1,000-yard back in Cam Scatterbo. That guy's really good. I mean, K-State shut him down, and Sam Levitt did the rest. But, man, I feel like this is a breakout game, another breakout game, because he's had a bunch this year. Another breakout game for Cam Scatterbo. That place is going to be rocking. I don't think they've lost at home at all this season. In fact, I know they haven't. They lost at Texas Tech and they lost at Cincinnati. I just don't know how you can pick BYU right now. They scored 13 points on offense last week. We had all these comments from BYU fans saying they don't lose focus regardless of who they're playing. Well, they look like they lost focus to me, and they've not been playing very well for a long time. They haven't. They kind of look like they're K-State right now. Just haven't been looking good for a long time. They got lucky against Oklahoma State. They got lucky against a few other teams. I have Arizona State winning by double digits, man, and I think Cam Scatterbo is going to have a couple touchdowns.